Welcome to another installment of 5-Minute Tones. On today's video, I want to show you how to dial in a gated delay effect. I'm sure you're all familiar with the concept of a ducked delay effect, where the delay is essentially turned down in volume while you're playing, and then it will swell back up in between the gaps in your playing. If you don't know how to do that, I'll show you how to set it up right now. I'm using the Class A 30-watt TB, so a top boost Vox AC30, the matching Dynacabs in here, and I'm going to kick in the 2290 with modulation, 333 milliseconds of delay time, a bunch of feedback, mix is at 50%. Make sure you're listening to this one in stereo because this has a phase reverse on one of the channels. If you're listening in mono, you won't hear any delay and you'll think I'm as crazy as I look, and I promise I'm not quite as crazy as I look. And here through my stereo studio monitors, that sounds absolutely colossal. I love that delay. If you wanted to get the ducking effect in there, simply go to the More tab over here and play around with the attenuation on here. The stock settings for the 2290 are pretty good. I'm going to go real hard and do 20 dB of attenuation. So while I play kind of single note phrases, you won't hear much delay, but they will swell back in when I stop playing. Unfortunately, in the current state of the delay block, you can't do reverse ducking, which would mean that when I'm playing, you hear the delay at the volume that it's dialed in at, and when I stop, it is either attenuated or it cuts out. So that would be a gated delay effect, and I'll show you how I would go about setting that up. Let's push this delay up into a parallel row over here, and I'm going to add a gate block afterwards. Now, a lot of people, when they think of a gated delay, they think of that totally cut off, no delay sound. You could also use one of the expander modes if you just wanted to attenuate the level of the delay, or you could use, I guess, probably a sidechain compressor, again, which is very similar to a gate, but I digress. Where is the gate block? G for gate up here. Let's go for gate expander number 1. I'm just using the classic gate over here. You can see the settings on there. I've tweaked the attack, hold, release. Attenuation, I'm going for maximum attenuation. Threshold is at -50. All I want to do in the delay is set the bypass mode to mute in and the mix to 100%. So when I'm playing, you'll hear that glorious 2290 rhythmic delay effect. When I stop though, it's going to be dead quiet, no delay on there. You'll just hear a little bit of the reverb, so I might turn the reverb off for now. Of course, I should go to the delay and turn the ducker all the way down as well. Let's hear it now. So pretty straightforward on there, using those two blocks chained together in parallel. It would be really cool if you could just do this in the delay block. That's definitely a request that I would like to see in a future firmware update. This is really cool though if you want to have delays. Let's say we go for more of like a spatial slapback style effect with a lot of feedback on there, but still be able to have really short stops in a song. Let's say you had like a crazy amount of feedback on here. We'll go up to like 95% over here. I'm actually going to connect this now in front of the amp over there to get this carried away delay effect. You might want to add some modulation. And again, because I'm using this 2290, I'm going to go in here and on the More section, I'm going to turn phase reverse off because I'm running in mono now. So this is a short slapback with a lot of feedback on there. I can play, get that carried away feedback effect, and then stop whenever I like. Now, when setting up the gate, what I should have mentioned earlier is I had sidechained the sidechain source to input 1. So it is basically listening to the raw signal from my guitar to activate the gate on there. That's really handy if I had a long chain of ambient effects or I wanted this kind of fun over-the-top high feedback delay on there. This is a really creative use of the routing capabilities in the Axe effects, and it's fairly straightforward to set up. If you put your delay in parallel and add a gate after it, you can make any delay a gated delay in there. Although it would be cool to have that feature in the delay block itself. Who knows, maybe we'll see it in the future if enough of us put requests in and I guess complain about it. It's like, you can already do this thing in here, but it'd be great to be able to do it with one block, wouldn't it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and have a fantastic day. I'll see you next time.